Okay, I'm going to be using the Sauce Box palette. You can use any kind of taupe color that you would like to use, but I'm going to be using this color right here. And we're going to take it on a small pencil brush, and you're just going to take a little bit and you're going to put it right here on the outer corner of your eye. Okay, now using a fluffy brush to blend, we're going to blend that out. Now I'm just going to take a little bit more. Okay, now back to the pencil brush. We're going to be picking up this kind of cream color eyeshadow right here. It's also from the Sauce Box palette. And we're just going to be putting that on the lid and the inner corner and the brow bone. Okay, going back to the fluffy brush, we're going to blend that. Right now I'm just kind of dusting that same cream color on. Okay, and then back to the original taupe color. We're going to blend that in a little bit more. Try to stay on the outer corner as much as you can and away from the inner corner. Okay, now that we have that done, we're going to start on the tiny wing eyeliner that Kylie usually does, which, as you can see, I've already done on this side. Tiny eyeliner brush from Sigma. I'm going to be using a NYX black gel liner. Now when I do my gel liner, I usually like to start off with a little bit amount, because once you put too much on, there's no going back. So we're going to carefully place the eyeliner onto the tiny eyeliner brush, which this is amazing. I have tried the angled eyeliner brushes and they're just too big for me, and when I bought this one, it's the perfect size. It's super tiny. So it makes it easier to get right in there. And this also doesn't need to be perfect because we are going to be wearing lashes. It's going to cover up any uneven lines you might have. And we're only taking it to the end of our lash line on the inner corner. We're not bringing it down to our tear duct. Okay, picking up a little bit more, we're going to get started on this baby wing. Okay, now I'm just going to go back in and darken up that line. Okay, now I'm just going to go in and curl my lashes a little bit. You don't want to go overboard with curling your natural lashes because it'll be harder to get on the fake lashes. So I usually do about 3 to 4 squeezes, and that's good enough. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black mascara. I really like this mascara because the wand is super tiny and it's easier for me to get in and get all my lashes. And I'm also going to be swooping my lashes to the side. Okay, I actually decided last minute that I wasn't going to use the lashes. I did have some on this eye when I first started to do this look, but then when I noticed when I just flicked my lashes to the side with just the mascara, I liked it way better than I did with the false lashes. So I went ahead and peeled off the false lashes and just coated my lashes for about 4 or 5 different times with mascara. Right now I'm going to go in with the eyelash curler and recurl them up so they curve to the side. And like I said, I liked this look a lot better than I did with the fake lashes. And put mascara on my lower lash line. And what I've noticed is if you put one coat on the top and then you wait for a little bit for it to dry and then you take the mascara wand and you roll it underneath your lashes and then put it back on the top, it makes them look a lot longer and thicker. So I'm going in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara again. Okay, I just got done applying the first coat of mascara on my bottom lashes. As you can see, I got it on my waterline, but that's okay because we're going to go over it with the eyeliner. I'm going to be using the infamous Great Lash by Maybelline that everybody uses. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to roll underneath my lashes. And then I'm going to push them back down. Okay, now as you can see, I got it there and there. I'm going to wait for that to dry for a second, and then I'm going to go back in with the Q-tip and clean all that up. Okay, very lightly going in with Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide on eye pencil in the color black. I'm just going to go in and lightly put a little bit of liner on my waterline. You can use any kind of black liner that you would like. And also I noticed that in Kylie's look, she doesn't really have that much contouring going on her face. She just has like a little bit on her forehead. Her cheeks aren't very chiseled, and it just seems like it's pretty much just foundation, which I've already applied as you can tell, and some blush. So we're gonna go in with a Sephora bronzer. I tried to pick one that doesn't have very much shimmer or sparkles of any sort. So I'm going to be going in with this blush brush by Eco Tools, and I'm just going to be contouring my forehead. And as you can see, I'm dragging it down towards my temples. I'm going to be doing a little bit on the cheeks, but not very much. And underneath my jaw. And as you can see, I've already contoured my nose a little bit. I didn't do it as much as I usually do it because, like I said, in her look that I've seen, she doesn't really have that much contouring going on in her face. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with my original foundation brush just so I can blend. Now for blush, I'm going to be using my 10 color palette professional blush from BH Cosmetics, but I also found another one by Revlon, and this one is Revlon Matte in the shade Blushing Berry, which is similar to the color that I'm going to be using. It's a deep pink. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with this brown color right here just to make it a little bit darker. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to go back in with my foundation brush and I'm going to blend that together. It helps if you wipe the brush after you're done with one side, so that way you're not bringing product from this side back to this side. Okay, and for a subtle highlight, I'm going to be using the Hourglass Ambient palette because, again, I don't want any sparkles or any kind of glitter. I just want a subtle highlight. And I'm going to be using this color over here. Also, I'll be using the Sigma Tapered Highlighting Brush. As you can see, it just gave me a nice soft highlight. Nothing too intense. And I'm going to put a little bit on my nose. Just a little bit. I picked up from MAC a lip liner in the color Whirl. I also have the lipstick. If you want more of a glossier look instead of a matte, which is what I'm going for, you can pick up Urban Decay's Revolution lipstick in the shade Liar. Actually went in back with the brown blush that I used for my cheeks, and I'm just going to pat it onto my lips. Finish off this look, I'm going to be using a NYX Matte Finish Spray. Usually I use the dewy one because I like the more dewy look, but like I said, her look is pretty flat, so I'm going to be using the matte spray. Hairspray. And for those of you that know me personally know that I have really long hair and bangs. But to achieve the Kylie look, I went ahead and bobby pinned my hair underneath. And yes, it does look good from the front, but trust me, it does not look that great in the back. But hey, who's gonna see it? Also, I moved my bangs to the side as well.